Hello, hello, hello. Today I want to share with you about a project that is very close to my heart, and that is the Tiny Hero programs. Now, before I begin, can I have a show of hands of those who has heard of this Tiny Heroes program? But wait a minute, I can't see your show of hands, but surely you can type in the comment section as I talk. Now, wonderful. For those of you who hasn't, do stick around to find out how to participate in our first Zoom party and watch till the very end of this Facebook as I will be revealing the Tiny Heroes Mighty Pack, an essential item for every kid to fight the battle against this pandemic. We are living in the digital era, and digital technology is not just a valuable addition, but a core element of remaining viable and connected. Having technology in our lives has allowed the children to open up their curious minds, to explore, to learn, and in the process get a better grasp of the world they will inherit in the near future. But with a plethora of essential news and information to consume, it is us, adults, who holds the key to empower and help our children to discern the right direction towards making our planet and the natural resources thriving and sustainable. Raising a child in current times is even more challenging. We face threats of air and water pollution, destruction of natural resources. We cut down trees that gives us oxygen and absorbs the carbon dioxide that we exhale. Why do we do that? Global warming and climate changes are battles our future generation will fight for their survival, just as we fight an endless battle with a tiny microorganism today for our survival. As adults, we play an important role, and I call this the agents of change. We can be the agents of change. We should pave the way for the next generation. That's our children. Our children should learn to be a part of the solution, solutionaries, visionaries who create solutions for problems they encounter. They cannot be part of the problem if we want a better world and a better planet. This, in essence, is why we started the Tiny Heroes movement. It is about balancing the right amount of support and appropriate information without overwhelming them with too much bad news, to enable our children to feel empowered, to see that change is possible, and that they are the force to contribute to a better world. So, Tiny Heroes is created based on 3 key pillars: personal hygiene, home cleanliness, environment. These are simple pillars, but if done well collectively, it will have a significant and positive impact. Our first pillar, personal hygiene. This should be second nature, like breathing and drinking water. Personal hygiene is the first step to keeping our children healthy and to ensure that they feel good about themselves. Good personal hygiene will help boost their self-esteem and confidence. The fight with COVID is far from over. And really, who knows what other new viruses or new virus strain will emerge? After all, the virus is also a living organism, a parasite that needs a host in the form of another living being. Hence, building good habits to keep personal hygiene should always be on our minds. It's a necessity, not something a mom, a dad, or a kaka should be doing for our child, but for the child to know how to keep themselves clean. It's really quite simple. Like we teach our child to brush the teeth every morning and every evening. Now, we just need to do more than that. It's more than just brushing teeth. They are taught why it's important to brush teeth. Now they must be taught why is it important to keep up with the personal hygiene. Even when the pandemic is long gone, it's always good to keep tabs on hygiene for simply lesser sick days. The second pillar is home cleanliness, which is all about empowering kids to take responsibility at home. Teaching our kids great house cleaning habits at an early age not only keep a neat and organized home, but also sets them up for a lifetime habits of cleanliness in the space they play and sleep. While they learn these simple habits and stick to them, they'll have pride, they'll take pride in their work, and you will always have a cleaner home. It's also the start of them understanding accountability and responsibility. Now, the third pillar is about caring for the environment. Once they are heroes and advocates for both personal hygiene and home cleanliness, it is like a seamless transition to care for the environment. We may not have done a great job of caring for the environment, us and our forefathers. So now it is our responsibility and maybe even our duty to sow the seeds of love for nature in our future generations. Do you agree with that? We have the power to change the world through our children, the inheritors of this world. So, the Tiny Hero program aims to stir, or maybe even to steer curiosity, initiate conversations with our little ones, and make a positive shift in their perception through interactive and engaging lessons. So there will be activities, and we call them Tiny Heroes Unite. For now, activities will be conducted via Zoom. So far, we have launched the Tiny Heroes website. That's what we call our command center, back in December during our virtual conference on December 12th. And on this website, we have the Kids Zone, where the Tiny Heroes, there's a Tiny Heroes Adventureland, puzzles, word search, printable booklets for the child to learn through a very fun way, all right? Then you have the Tiny Heroes Unite, which is the Zoom parties and the lessons, which I will talk more about later. And then there's the Parent Zone, where there are a lot of parent articles. The excitement and knowledge doesn't end here. We will be launching Tiny Heroes Club in the next few months. And by participating in these activities, you and your family will be rewarded with exciting gifts. More importantly, today, I'm here to invite you for our very first Tiny Heroes Unite. That's our Zoom party, happening Saturday, January 23rd at 5 p.m. The first Tiny Heroes Unite, 23rd January at 5 p.m. So Tiny Heroes Unite is where kids learn through active play. That's the best way to teach children, through a playful manner. For these sessions, we have engaged a very special person, Joseph Manzano, who is the Training and Curriculum Director of a well-known child development center that operates globally. But to make it simple, let's call him Teacher Joseph. Now, he comes with 15 years of experience in this field, and he's extremely good with children ages 4 months to 12 years old. It's really fun. Throughout the session, we'll help enrich learning and develop key skills such as curiosity, expression, experimentation to enhance the child's understanding of all the 3 pillars that we talked about: personal hygiene, home cleanliness, and caring for the environment. So for the first Tiny Hero Unite Zoom party, we'll cover the basics of SOP in the school. Well, the children have to get back to school at some stage of this year, right? So we want them to be a school superhero. The idea is to turn our kids to SOP superheroes and abide the new norm in school to keep them safe. As parents, we will experience the anxiety of sending our kids back to school. Aside from worrying about adapting in school environment again, we are worried about their safety too. As for kids, it can be both exciting and daunting at the same time, with many new rules to follow. So to ease the transition, we'll go through the basic SOPs set by the schools through fun learning and experiments to help them understand better and to prepare themselves. Sounds interesting? So here's how you can join. In the comment section right now, we'll provide the link to sign up to our first Zoom party. Just click on it, fill in your details to book your spot. So do remember to check your internet connection, minimal 4G on mobile or at least a very stable broadband. This is best viewed on larger screens, i.e. use your tablets, your iPads, your laptops, or even on your TV. Important things to note. The first 20 kids who log into our Tiny Heroes Unite on January 23rd, first 20, will be given the privilege to be spotlighted. Teacher Joseph and the crew will be able to coach your child with the camera on. Participating parents and kids will have the chance to win Norwex goodies throughout the session. If seats are all filled, don't worry, you can watch it on our website, YouTube, or Facebook. We'll broadcast it live. So remember, we have limited seats, so hurry up and register now. So, apart from the Tiny Heroes Unite Zoom party, we have some more exciting news to share. While they say the tiny can be really mighty, that's why we are releasing our Tiny Mighty Pack only for consultants to purchase first, starting tomorrow, January 21st, 2021 at 10 a.m. The Tiny Mighty Pack comes with this season's must-have for your kids, which is our tiny exclusive the organizer bag. This is worth 79 ringgit. The MVP, our multi-variety pack, which comprises the window cloth in plum color, the body cloth, as well as the enviro. Tiny, mighty, great for tiny hands to learn how to wipe their tables and their bags, all right? It also comes with the body pack, the big body pack, which they can take to wipe their hands, wipe their mouth. When they wash their hands, they can use this to wipe their hands, right? They don't need to bring out the tissue paper. Comes with a kid's mask. Well, remember, mask is still an essential SOP to be worn by the children. So we've got nice pockets for them to keep the mask. And it comes with a mattress cleaner, which is great for them to spray the soft toys and anything they'd like to play with that is not easily washed, all right? So it comes with a really nice bag where we have thought of, I think, practically everything. We have left lots of hooks for them to hang their wet cloth. We have see-through, transparent zippers compartments for them to place their dirty cloth so that you are reminded to take it out to clean. It comes with a nice handy tag so that the children can write their names. And of course, inside, it has all the nice pouches for you to put the clean Norwex products. Okay, let me put this back nicely first. Okay, and that's what we have in terms of the bag. And it comes in two colors, a nice orange with green trim for the bowl and those who like bright colors, and one with blue and yellow trim. So how much are we selling it for? Most of you who have joined us on the conference already know the Mighty Pack, if you add up all the contents plus the bag, it is worth ringgit 308. But we are only going to sell it at a retail price of 280. So you will still get your 20% consultant discount from the 280. So you knock off 20% from 280. And it comes with a QV, BV of 50 and 25 respectively. So remember, the privilege is for consultants to buy the bags first for their kids to be part of the Tiny Heroes program. So this is all from me for now, folks. We hope you got all the important details, or you can always rewatch this session. And lastly, if you missed out on the earlier link to register for Tiny Heroes Unite, we're adding the link here again. And for the latest updates from us, do register as our Tiny Heroes Club member to receive our monthly EDM. All right? So see you on Saturday. Bye-bye.